I think I've only held him twice in the whole of his career. When we were dancing, he said to me, oh, you know, I must be good. What about this and what about that? And I need my shape. And I said, stop worrying about your shape, Marco. Just make sure I'm on my feet. Oh, but the video. I said, I don't care about the video. We're going to be working on awareness. Because as the partner that I'm going to use realized today, when we're in any type of hustle hold and he has to stand on the spot and I have to move, you have to be aware of each other or somebody is going to tilt. So space and awareness within the paso doble. And then perhaps if we've got time at the end, we might have a little bit of friendliness for the juveniles and passion for the adults. Okay, we might try to add that. So this is the choreography. I'm going to use this lovely chap today, Marco, because he said he would help me today. And as you know, he's young and he's beautiful and all the things that come with it. But when we had a little 15-minute practice at lunchtime, we're not used to dancing with each other. I think I've only held him twice in the whole of his career. When we were dancing, he said to me, oh, you know, I must be good. What about this and what about that? And I need my shape. And I said, stop worrying about your shape, Marco. Just make sure I'm on my feet. Oh, but the video. I said, I don't care about the video. I just want you to focus on me. I'm not your mother. I could be his grandmother. That's the difference in age. How old are you? 29, 64. So I could be his grandmother. So I told him when I'm in his arms, he has to treat me so. Don't chuck me all over the place. Is that agreed? Yeah. So first of all, you're going to get in your partnerships because we're not going to waste any time. Get your partnerships. We're going to close the line here. I've already forgot what we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll hold. We're going to take a side step, 5, 6, and we're going to close on 7, 8. Got that? Couldn't get any easier than that, right? We're going to do a slip pivot where Marcus turns his body diagonal to center and I slip between his feet. 1. He takes a strong heel lead forward. He takes a side step to the side. I take a small Cuban cross while he takes a huge step, bit bigger than mine. I do a slip pivot. He continues to turn. He walks forward. I do a heel turn and we end in promenade. Did you all get that? Silver steps, juveniles do it all the time. So just the step. We come in, 1, 2, 3, 4. We take a side step, 5, 6. We close 7, 8. We slip between his feet, 1. He walks forward, 2. He steps side, 3. He steps back, 4. We pivot, 5. I close my heel, 6, 7, 8. You won't be using this bit on the video. Next is the fregolina and the farol. Would you like to see it once? This is all marching, all strong walls. We have an appel on 1. An appel is a strong lowering of weight towards the floor. It is not a bang. It's just a nice quiet step. I love it. 1. We walk forward on 2. We walk forward on 3. He turns. I walk forward on 4. I continue to walk forward while he walks back. 5. He walks back on 6. He closes his feet. I step side on 7. He marches in place, 8. He continues to march in place while I do 4 little steps, and this is where we judge the space. 1, 2, 3, turn. And he's got to let the arms go or I'll break your back, darling. Let your arms go. There you go. Now walk behind his back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go back the other way. 5, 6, 7. You still marching? 8. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do a turn, round. We hit a side step into this position. That is a fregolina and a farol, and it will teach you, that's why I love it in the juvenile syllabus, it teaches you awareness and space. So let's do the fregolina and farol. Appel on 1, walk forward on 2, walk forward on 3, man crosses over on 4, he steps back and I walk forward on 5, he steps back on 6, I walk forward. On the next step, he closes on 7, to face the center of the room. I take a side step. You found me, good boy. And he marches in place while I go on the other side. You can sit, you can stand straight, whatever you want. Girls, you've now got 4 place. So you have to judge the space before you turn. 1, 2, 3, let your arms go loose. 4, there you go. 5, behind his back. 6, so don't let go of the arms. 7, 8, to go back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should all be back on your right foot, girls. The right foot. Walk forward. Walk, walk, walk. Press. He'll turn me. We'll take a side step, and just that much. Then when we do, we'll finish that off when we show it. What I'm hoping, when you take your own choreography that often somebody else has given you, so it's somebody else's feeling. Choreography is a good guide, but at the end of the day, once you have your leg action, let's say your foot action, your leg action, your hip action, your armology, and everything else that you've got, you have to add awareness and your own self to somebody else's idea. Unless you choreograph your own work, you are actually doing somebody else's feeling, somebody else's idea. If you've got no idea of your own, it's okay for the other person to say, do this, do this, do this, do this. But to be creative, which is what I think Mirko talked about, definitely Joanna talked about, the creativity of something, you really need to be open-minded for that. So I'm going to step into him, and if you notice, I move to his right side. So if I step here, I'm too blocked and too square inside his body. So his grandmother is going to move slightly over to his side. We're going to take a huge step to the side. You got that? We're going to close our feet. We're going to dance a slip pivot. Stop so I can see where he is. We are connected. He walks forward and drives forward. Ooh. Forward. Side. We step back. We continue to pivot. I drop between his feet. I step back. I close. And we walk to promenade. We now dance our fregolina. We appel on 1. We walk forward on 2. We walk forward on 3. We walk forward on 4. I continue to walk on 5 as he walks back. He walks back on 6. He closes while I take a side step on 7. And we hit the line on 8. Oh, you see? 4 small steps for the lady. Like surpluses, that means they're on the balls of the feet. 1, 2, 3. And on 4, we roll and turn. 4, and he lets the arm go behind his back. Nice and loose. Let it turn up the other way. And move behind his back 4 steps. 1, 2, choking on me own spit. 3, 4. And I go as far away as I go. But if he let go of me and I let go of him, I'm not hanging on him. I'm not a bag of shopping. I can hold my own weight. Thank you very much. I walk another 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on the other side, so I'm caping him. He's tall and strong and proud. I walk around him. Walk, 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 and a little press. From the press, I turn to the right, and then we hit a side step. Yes? Everyone got the step? Take a bit more space.
We speak about the space.
Everyone's got that, right? Do you want to try just that much to music? I've got some slow music lined up. I'll do it once for you. Steps only, because I'm going to show you how to shape this in a minute and give you some space. What tune did you pick for me? Music.
Slow music.
Yes. Oh, speak for yourself. Steps only.